The figures show that during the 2020 agricultural season, the harvest of some key types of produce did increase, like maize that saw a jump of 7% compared to the previous year at close to 354,000 tons. Cassava went up by 11% at 578,000, and bananas reached 1.5 billion tons, an increase of 8%. Spurring on such increases was the use of quality planting seeds that itself saw an increase of 35.2%, and the use of fertilizers increasing by an average of 21.7% compared to 2019. For rice and beans, however, it was a very different story. The problem with rice is that many marshlands were flooded, resulting in us not seeing any significant increases in yields despite the efforts of local residents to properly cultivate them and use fertilizers, and that is what led to a fall in yields actually. For beans, all that rain resulted in them having problems in their roots, especially the shorter variety, what we call bush beans. We usually get a lot of yields from them. Our strategies during Season B focused on increasing yields for beans because we employ crop rotation techniques, and after maize we plant beans on the same plot of land. During Season C we also planted beans in the marshlands to try and get back the harvest we lost in Season A. Indeed, rice figures indicate just 52,000 tons harvested total, a fall of 12% compared to the same period in 2019, and 226,000 tons of beans, a fall of 10%. Potatoes also fell by 8% to 635,000 tons. We don't know about the supply situation and just follow the prices they set. We buy them wholesale at 700. Buying them at such a price is better than sitting around and doing nothing at all. These small ones are 650, while the big ones are 800. I sell potatoes, and I can tell you that the prices are very high. In most cases, we do not even get to buy wholesale because there is nothing to buy. A kilo is now going for 400 Rwandan francs because supply is low, which makes lives hard for us, and sometimes you go home after selling nothing at all, and you still pay taxes. People have also been avoiding food products with elevated prices and stick to the cheapest options. Imports are also seen as a help for some. Compared to rice from elsewhere, I would say our rice is better, and see no reason as to why I should buy foreign rice when I am well aware that we grow our own. Also, the prices are not that high when you consider what we are going through. I don't think we will have any problems because in neighboring countries like Tanzania, they harvested too much rice, pulling down prices. The best quality rice from there is now down to 23,000 Rwandan francs per sack. The medium quality rice is 19,000 Rwandan francs or maybe 18,500 depending on your bargaining abilities. With the COVID-19 pandemic, you see how the value of the Rwandan franc is faring, and our clientele base that seems to have shrunk a bit. But we do have cheap rice, especially imported rice. Since the COVID-19 pandemic first hit Rwanda, many sectors were severely affected by the lockdown that was initiated. But the agricultural sector saw exemptions out of necessity, and so did the transportation of goods.